Alright, girls.
How would they know?
Well, here we are, everyone. It's Tuesday because obviously it was a holiday yesterday, that being Easter. But welcome back officially now. The warmest day of the year. I think it's got to about 18 degrees. I did go out, it was very nice. So hoping, well, tomorrow is allegedly going to be even warmer, so that's going to be the day we're going to want to watch out for. But then it's going back down again, so I won't get too excited. But how about a little demo, shall we say, for summer? And that's, see, I got good radio voice, I could do that. But they won't want me on there because I'm white. I'm really sorry, but it's too obvious, your voice. Do you know what I mean? You just remind me of the old '90s radio DJs. You know, like those classic, well-spoken, posh, like white guys. No one likes that. We want to listen to more like black and brown people. We want to have like more mixed race people. So it kind of like speaks more demographic. They say words like dead ass and Jester Goon Maxin and all these like cool hit words. And you're not really hitting the mark. You know, you're just kind of like throwing out some. You say some old English idioms, no one gets what you mean. You say the cat's out of the bag, or like you spilled the beans, or you're in a pickle, and no one knows what that shit means anymore, dude. That's old school stuff. You used to be saying like cortisol spiking and dead ass and back shots. But here we are. So I finished Abe's Exotic. Abe's Exotic, yeah. Exodus. A nice little deviation from all 3D games, but I'm just moving back into another Resident Evil game. So I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 4, because it's just a nice little game you can just kind of chill out with. You don't have to think about it too much. Trump just told Fox News 8 p.m. is happening. I mean, that is going to be it's going to be like 3 a.m. So I'm going to probably wake up at 6, and I might have. Oh my god! I don't think they'll use a nuke. I don't think they'll use a nuke. I just can't see the video to use a nuke. What am I even looking at here? So lame. Anyway, let's have a look. Just gave a new video. That's all we care about. We're not here to like dilly dally and like talk about conjecture and shit. Who cares about that? I'm here. I'm here to smoke fat doinks with Bo. So wait, what was my stream called? Yeah, I think I spelled her name. I think I spelled it wrong enough that she actually might never be able to find it, which is fine. So this video is here. It's called This Tick. Hang on, let's just see, because I prefer her other channel more, because, you know how I am. No, she hasn't. Okay, fine. It says, this TikTok mother is predatory and unhinged. And it's like, she looks awful. I don't know. She looks really hideous. It says, my son is flirting with me. She is dangerous. Which, again, I think she's used that one before. And then it's just got her. And she's just like, looking really gormless at the screen. Like, I love to do that. Like, I put zero effort into any of this because fuck it, I don't care. I really don't even care. At my point, I just don't even care. I was speaking to like my brother, right, and he makes like these documentaries for football on YouTube. And he was like, he's like, with the video, the last documentary he made, I think got something really, really high. It got like 200,000 people. Look, 200,000 people watched it, and he has like 1.6 thousand like subscribers. And I was like, he was like playing off like that was nothing. I was like, dude, I've got like 6 subscribers. You're fucking kidding me. But his documentaries are very good. He puts a lot of effort and time. He's very passionate about it. So good for him. I'm glad. Um, I can't even remember what my point was. Uh, yeah. So it's just. Oh, sorry. It was like thumbnails. So it's just like it'd just be so funny if I did just make thumbnails. Just like loads of like these like reactions to me. Just like stupid things like that. It's like starting to really like notice this one like pattern with them. Um, so let's just try that. It's 4 days ago, 116K. What are we looking at there? $300. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that. I mean, I'm watching her ads, so that's what I'm saying, Katie. By the way, if you want to have a go at me, I am watching your ads. Like, don't get me wrong, right? Like, I chastise your stuff, but no one's watching this, and you're getting like the ad revenue. I'm too lazy to do. I don't know what you can do on the phone. You probably can't get like Opera on your phone. I just don't care. I'm not like so autistic that I care like for watching the adverts. Like, I understand that there is a. I not like to sound. But I just think like people who sometimes brag about not using ad blocker, it's like you're basically like disparaging your influencer by doing that. It's like people are just like, oh yeah, I don't use my ad blocker when I watch Asmongold, and it's like so basically you're just saying to Asmongold or whoever your favorite celebrity is, like I don't even want to give you because when celebrities say like, oh I don't actually want any money from you. They're not that's not quite what they mean because you're paying them in time when that time comes in the adverts. They're not making the stuff for free. This is the difference. No one's really making stuff for free. I'd argue I'm making stuff for free, but no one cares about that. But like most other people aren't making stuff for the fuck of it. Well, we do. You've got like, just like insano rich people who just got nothing better to do. I mean, that's what I'd probably do. Just you got nothing better to do. You just got like so much money. You just wake up and that's what you do. You just like spend all your time on this like really dope setup. Just play old games all the time. That's like some people do. Some of like the what's his face? Like Mike Matai. I think he just did really well because he was like I think he's like joint owner of like Cinemask or something. So I think he's done like pretty well for himself, and he's not like someone who like lives a really uh bougie life. I think he just like, has a place, and I don't think he's married. He's like going out of this like other influencer called like Aaron Plays. I think it's about the same-ish size. And it's just basically that's just I think what they do. They just sort of play video game. They both got their own channels. And they just sort of both play old school games, and it's obviously good for them because they can just switch the games because they share them obviously in the house, don't they? Um, but I think like they just do it for the fuck of it because I remember like uh, I was like quite like into like the AVGN like drama and stuff, and I was always like the drop off of Mike Matei. So I was like, I wonder what. So what's he doing then? Like, how's he actually able to survive? And then someone was like, oh, it's actually because he's got a 50-50 with Sin Massacre, so I think he has like a quite a good like because he'll get like that remittance. So you got to remember every time like AVGN I think drops a video, I'm pretty sure I'm not even kidding. I might just get like it might not be 50, but it probably be like maybe a third. So he'll get like a third of that revenue, and that'll be a third residual as well. So you got to remember like I'm sure like the AVGN does really well residual because there's just loads of people who watch the old stuff again, and then there's all these like videos where it's like 10-hour compilations, and loads of people like, oh, I fall asleep to this stuff. And what YouTube loves, by the way, is that they actually love it when people fall asleep to content because this what they do is it's especially if you've got autoplay on, they're not going to ever do what Netflix does and say, have you stopped watching this? No, 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 no. I've done it a few times where I fall asleep when I'm watching YouTube. It's just I probably do it more than not. It's not that uncommon really, because I'm just like sometimes just watching stuff and I'm just sort of just fall asleep. I might stop it, but sometimes it's just like you just kind of fall go into it, and it's like kind of reassuring just to hear the voices when you're kind of like just sleeping, and it's kind of like, and then also like my TV will just like auto turn off. So after like it's like half an hour or something after like no one's done anything with it. But the YouTube still plays. All this the video still plays, but even though the TV's off. So I like wake up and somehow it's like gone to like somehow it's like gone like a King of Queens like live marathon where it's just 24/7 King of Queens. And it's just like my God, I'm just stuck on it. And I don't even know how long I'm watching it for. I've probably been on there for like 4 hours or something like that. And it's just like really surreal because like you get a glimpse into like the live chat, and it's like you just see like there's like a small little community there, and it's kind of like a bit precious because it reminded me of when there was this Yu-Gi-Oh channel that did one of those. There's on YouTube. There was I think it was like Anime Vault, and it just did. There was like two of them. There was like a live. There was an official Yu-Gi-Oh channel that did like the release the like their official videos, but their chat was really shit because they would only let you like say one message every 5 minutes. Yeah, literally one every 5 minutes, and it was like super censored because it was like obviously official, whatever they come Bandai or whatever it is. So it's just that you couldn't fuck around with it. But then there was an other channel that some reason just was allowed to do it, and it never got shut down. I don't know why. And I think yeah, it some reason just was able to play like since seasons one up until I'm pretty sure it was like uh I don't think we ever got to after Noah. It was always like after Noah, just reset back to like Duelist Kingdom. And like when that first came out, it got like quite a big community because there's always like old fans who I think just were just watching it. And then I just remember there was a few days where I was just like working, and it was just quite quite chill. Not gonna lie, just still put on like the Yu-Gi-Oh channel, and it would just be like I don't know the Duelist Kingdom stuff, and you just had a live chat, so it was just funny to just roast it because the live chat did give you that ability, which is good. It is fun. Live chat is really good. Because like being able to just like roast how shit it is while it's playing is like is something like it's the one thing you want to do with your friends and it's socially. So being able to do it remote is quite fun. It's It's quite a good like things to do. Like I get why like people do that, like on the discourse and stuff. They're like, I think you can just play something, and then you can all just like watch the same thing, and you can just critique it. Oh, here we go. So, let's read the comments because again, we always get like a great little insight. Honestly, as a child victim myself, do you see what I mean? Misery loves company. Everyone just this is what they want. Everyone wants a big pat on the back. Everyone wants a big pat. Remember, I haven't been traumatized, so I'm not allowed any sympathy. I'm not allowed any. I'm the worst human in the world, apparently, because of that. The only people we're gonna ever prop up aren't gonna be like the heroes. It's not gonna be like. It's not gonna be like the brave soldiers and the firefighters or the medics and stuff. No, 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 no. It's gonna be people like all these traumatized people and people felt like their finger up the arse, or people who've like been R-worded. 'Cause these are the really strong people who are going to really bang us. They're not going to be like messed up in the head, probably not even like their fault, but I'm just saying they probably will be messed up in the head because of what's happened. No, 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 definitely not. It's definitely not like systematically done. It's definitely not like again. There's a certain like group of people who are like trying to do this and trying to like put people who are like traumatized and just circulate this fear and circulate this paranoia and just like so every woman is just like, oh, I'm too scared. I don't want to. It's just crazy. I find victims who go on predators even more disgusting than predators who didn't even know it happens to them. They know what it's like to be the victim and still do it. Ellipsis. There's without the apostrophe something exceptionally sinister about that, and I'm without the apostrophe tired of people making excuses for it. I got 1.7 thousand upvotes. Devastated. Daddy called me a poopy head. He's a kid. Man, what? Let's see what I mean, man, what? Let's have a look at the picture. It says Lloyd G Music. And he's like, he looks so funny. He's like a white guy. He's like this. That's the most funny expression. But oh, I mean, I shouldn't be. I don't want to be just like angry at him because it's like sad. Again, it's like he's just like he's like me. He's like some white guy. He's like got talent. He also can play drums, and it's just exactly resonates with me. He's like clearly a talented bloke. I don't know, but I'm assuming he is. He's got a lovely drum kit, and he's got like 96 views, and that's 8 years ago. He's obviously had a dream, and he's just. And I know why. I know why. Katie won't tell you why. I know why, but let's just say I bet you're a mixed race person. I bet someone like Brittany Venti would have been just as popular around that time. Isn't that strange, isn't it? Why would she get like more? Because her mum's black? Why is that an advantage to being not black or half black? You got a dumb black person, has a child white person. Child is more dumb than full white persons. Why are we giving the dumb person more time? And this is what we found out: is that there's a certain religion that just deliberately putting stupid, ugly, not very talented people, making them famous because it's like a humiliation ritual, and it also annoys people. It annoys you. We were like used to growing up in like the 90s, seeing like good-looking boy bands. You'd look at like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC or Justin Timberlake and all these like heartthrobs. And then they just like U-turned it. And it's just like now we're just like, oh, everyone's ugly. Everyone who's famous is just ugly now. There's like obviously a couple of like the proper like A-listers be good looking, but generally like, especially in the internet culture, most of them are just fucking ugly as hell. Even like Clavicular, he's not like natty, so he's like the equivalent of a man who's loads of plastic surgery in my opinion. So I'm not even gonna give him that because he's not like an official. If he looked like what's his face, like the guy who played Four, or he was just some like fucking rugged dude. Like what's his name? The guy who plays like Wolverine as well, or like Hugh Jackman or something like that. Then he was like going around like getting all the women, and getting his dick sucked by all different women. Like that you make sense. You'd think, okay, there's no problem with that, because like, Jewish people don't want to do that because again, they don't want like the white women to like be like, oh, yeah, that's true. Or maybe we should like these hot masculine like dudes. They want like again, Clavicular's still like a easy puppet because he's like still like doing stupid shit, and he's like obviously, like I say, it's just another thing like people just laugh at white people about it. Yeah, look, the only people you've got is like clavicular, and look at him, he's fucked. He's like does meth, and he's like just convulses on the floor after getting choked out, and just I don't know. He's probably gonna die when he's in his 30s. If she has the urge to talk about this, why doesn't she do so privately with a therapist? And they all the women love therapists. Why is she exposing herself to the whole world? The 4-year-old told me I love you. I would interrupt it as he loves me as a child, loves as an adult. Not this 4-year-old's romantically attracted to me. Yeah, it's messed.
This course, it was a childcare course. It was a childcare course. When it came time to do prac, there was this boy in one of the classes that I was in. He was like 4 or 5 or something. But he kept saying that he loved me, and I got huge butterflies. Huge butterflies myself. Before we get into this video will contain.
Welcome. Ooh, what you buy?
I completely. Oh yeah, I see.
You'll get some bang for your buck. I guarantee it. A well-tuned weapon crossing your T's, dotting your I's. That's the way to be. Molding a whipgood is new. Good luck to you, stranger. Anything else? Don't get yourself killed now.
What did you just say? Did I do it? Yeah. Can I change the camera?
Triggering topics to do with CSA, if this is something you can't handle or you think you're not going to be able to mentally deal with.
Yeah, look, because Kay's doing this is like a Kay deep dive episode, so she knows this is good. So she's wearing like I guess like her morning clothes. So she's wearing like she's got like just a black t-shirt on, and she's always wearing that chain. So obviously something very very good about that chain. But she is wearing like makeup. It's got holo piercings in, got a little bit her bob. Just in her room, but it's like again, it's just because she's talking. This is like heavy hitting stuff, so she can't wear like anything. Like, she can't wear that pink thing. She would, because just be fucking slap in the face, wouldn't it? In fact, I feel that weird wearing this green t-shirt, so I feel like I should go get changed. I wasn't aware of how bad it was. I mean, it probably is really bad. It probably is really bad, but it's just everything I'm just gonna say just comes down to the same point. It's like I just think women shouldn't be on the internet. I just think that she's probably like mentally fucked, and she's probably just never got attention before. And what women do is they get addicted to attention, so they do worse and worse things to get it. And this is just what they do, and it ends up with this because they just want people to like give them likes, and they wake up and they like want to look on their phone, and they see think if they get like 6,000 likes, it's what does that mean? Who cares? What does it mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone's like convinced that that's it, all you need is likes. We just need to stop it. We need to like ban social media basically. If we did that, I think people would just be happy. You just build stuff, and you could just because everyone at the moment it's just the grass is greener. Everyone's just looking around at each other, and no one's doing anything. I think if you just didn't have that ability and you just get on with your life, people just you do better, be happier. I just think this is the problem. It's like women like her is probably just addicted to this attention, and it's like, people like Indians and black people love giving like people like women attention.
I will not be offended. Skip the video. I think if you even have an inkling that this is something you can't deal with watching, do not force yourself to watch it just because it's my video. Just please skip. I don't want
I bet there's loads of people who do force themselves to watch it, even if they don't like it, just because it is gays. That's actually the funny thing. Oh my god. When was the last time you brushed your teeth? Oh, brutal. Yeah, I got a question for you. When was the last time you brushed your teeth? The silent treatment, I hope. That's what I mean. It's like when you play Resident Evil 9, or the new one, and then you play this, it's just like you kind of understand like why like probably Leon is as rugged, so he's just like just as jaded as he is. It's just because everything he's fought in this game is just as fucked. Like that fucking centipede dude, you kidding me? Like, I don't think there was quite anything. Well, the fat dude was pretty bad, but I'm just saying like, I mean, I hate this bit. I really hate this bit. It's not even scary. It's annoying.
want anybody to feel triggered, or it's a very sensitive topic, and yeah, it's okay to set this one out if you feel the need to. Look after your mental health, your mental state, and try not to put yourself in situations where you're going to feel triggered. Having said that, for the people who choose to stay, hello, thank you for being here, thank you for clicking on this video. My friend Danielle's advocacy, she actually covered this, and I've had a few people also DM me telling me to look at this clip. It is pretty disturbing, as you have been able to tell from the intro. So yeah, we're going to watch it. I'm going to give my commentary on it, I guess raise awareness about this kind of thing, as well as bring attention to this individual woman who I'm hoping, with the amount of outrage that has been sparked, and
Silent treatment, I
the
hope.
relevant authorities will be able to...
The silent treatment, I hope. His husband called her. There's nothing wrong with saying that. And he's been banned, so it's fine. Everyone's really angry with it. He talked ill of the third worlders. You do not ever talk ill of the third worlders.
Is that a clock?
It's a clock. Alright, what's happening outside? Is that fucking inputs house? Time to die, asshole. There'd be a lot of people who'd celebrate me dying, by the way. It's that whole, like, the black Twitter, dude. As soon as, like, any white person gets beaten up, like, black Twitter loves it. For some reason, the Jewish community, like, does as well. But they just pretend they don't. That's the difference. Black people don't, but because they're missing their frontal lobe. Indians don't either because they're stupid. I think they have a frontal lobe, but it's probably just like fucked because of like the inbreeding shit. I don't think that's racist. Though. Crankety crank. Look at the key.
Deal with her, essentially. Let's start watching the video, and I apologize that it's a more mundane video, but with these kind of subjects, it has to be approached in a different tone to my usual sarcastic, loud, whatever I usually am kind of attitude towards things. We've got to be a little bit more careful with the way we approach stuff like this, especially because of today's climate, all the things that are going on. Stuff like this is very, very sensitive to many people, as it should.
Okay, so then, Do do do. Just a bunch of keys. Just a bunch of keys. Dude, the armor's come to life. 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 The armor's come to life.
Should be. You know, it's a topic that requires us to be very careful about the way we discuss things. This one's going to be triggering for people. It will. It will. Okay. Alright. So, the first thing I wanted to point out that I found weird about this video is how she starts off with a smile on her face. You could technically say that maybe she's, like, nervous to talk about this, but it's like, the subject matter anyway is insane. What she goes on to say is insane. To start the video off with, like, a smile on your face is actually concerning, and, like, I personally...
Kay loves to smile on her videos. She's got a massive grin on her face. And she'll be like, it's my ADHD, it's my ADHD. No, it's not. I have ADHD and I don't always have a massive grin. I like to laugh at stuff. I'm not just grinning at stuff for the shit of it. It's because she knows she can just say whatever she wants. She can just make a video saying, oh, I hope all white men get it. And, like, everyone would love her. She'll get loads of upvotes. Nothing will happen to her. She won't get any... And if I, like, tried to... If I reported it, I would probably get banned. She knows that. The silent treatment, I hope. What does that mean? You'll find out whenever the next game takes place. I think the next game is technically 5. In the new series, I think that would be 2. Actually, no, I think this is actually the one. I don't know. Actually, it's not important. It's not fucking important. Okay. I love playing as Ashley. It's not my favorite. Which one is it? I think I should know what that is, you know. The chosen time. The chosen time. The chosen time. The chosen time. The chosen. Nice sapphire. Silent treatment, I hope. What's this? 7. Was it 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock? Is that time for dinner?
believe even in the first 10 seconds you get the very clear vibe that this woman is experiencing some form of mental health crisis. Having said that, I want to make it abundantly clear that doesn't excuse the things that she goes on to say, and yeah, it's just, there's obviously something wrong with her. However, that's not an excuse for the stuff that she then goes on to say. It's, yeah, let's just carry on.
This feels racist. Look at the 3D graphics. What the fuck am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to get past? How do I get past? Oh wait, buckethead. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Oops. Oh, baby, the fuck is up?
The smiling and the smirks just make me feel even more uncomfortable. There's something about my past, my journey, that I'm not necessarily like secretive about. Everyone in my life knows about it because I'm compulsively honest. You know, sometimes it's okay to not come to the internet and be compulsively honest, especially.
Yeah. Is she gonna be self-aware? Come on, come on, come on. Yeah? I'll do. Oh, bollocks. Fuck. Wait, what's the point? What's the point? What's the point? What was the point of this? Why do you want to go back down there? Like, what's the point? Do you know what I mean?
With stuff like this. But I know that, like, saying it publicly just gonna be, like, backlash. And I'm like, that's only because people don't understand. And I'm like, well, I can explain from my perspective. Some people are gonna get it, and some people are not. Some people are gonna look for reasons to hate when it's not really necessary. But that's just what people do. And it depends on what part of their journey they're at, I suppose. Already, we've got this, like, over-explaining that people are gonna hate, and that's never a good sign. Just say what you've got to say. If you know that people are gonna hate, it's like this, like, preemptive, almost like covering all bases by acknowledging that people aren't gonna like it. Almost makes her feel more safe in people then reacting badly. Very odd. This is very painful as well.
Was it a 7 again? It is a 7 again. Oh, amazing.
Like, she's talking in small segments, so I'll cut out all the silence for you guys, but for me it's long. Depends on what they've personally gone through and what wounds they haven't healed yet. I know that other people... Again, already setting the tone that if you feel triggered by what she's about to say, it's because you have open wounds that you haven't healed yet. It's your fault that you feel triggered by something disgusting and wrong. It's your fault that you're about...
To some extent. Just don't get so offended. Oh my fuck. Oh my fuck. Oh my fuck. Just don't get so triggered by stuff, man. That's like the power you control, okay. I had these delicious oyster mushrooms, and they were mwah. I'm getting obsessed with mushrooms. I might just end up eating like mushrooms. I might become a mushroom boy. I'm sure, like, you probably will like do very well just eating mushrooms. That's why I think okay is like crappy videos. There was no point. Like... okay, he's crappy. Oh, good. I just fucked myself. Hasta la bye bye. I feel sick. I feel sick. I feel sick. I feel sick. I can't go through. I'm dead. Oh. I feel sick. I feel sick. Oh, it's gonna be... Oh my god, okay. So dead. Well, you're right, fuck now, aren't I?
It's a very manipulative tone to take already.
Can you imagine women being manipulative? I can't. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. I guess it's professional, isn't it? Fuck's sake. Yeah, right, it's not hard when you know where.
Response to things isn't about me. It's about them and what they're going through. So I'm gonna try not to
speed up, dude.
fear of being misunderstood by random people that I don't even know. Stop me.
Can you imagine like having criticism from people you don't know? That would be the worst thing. And like, hey, like she takes validation from people she doesn't know, but criticism from people you don't know. I'm about to be sick. What are we gonna do? See you there, Chrome Dome. Leave them for Leon's kill.
Being honest, the smiling and the laughing needs to stop. What are you doing?
this is what I mean. This is why I think that she's going through something mental health-wise. She needs psychological help, I think. And I know I sometimes say that in a jokey manner, but I'm deadly serious. This woman already in the first minute or so doesn't seem safe to be around people. And again, I'm only saying that because I know what's to come. You know, maybe you guys are a bit like, hey, what's going on?
And telling my story. So here goes, I guess. So controversial topic. Trials. So when you hear that word, if your mind automatically jumps to defender, that is not the same thing. Okay? And let me just explain what I mean by that.
Well, I mean, yeah, we know that.
Go on. You little asshole. Oh. That's me when I love you, Ashley. What? What? You don't even know who I am.
First of all,
Please don't kill me.
File is somebody who has been, in terms of in UK law, is somebody who has been convicted
Mhm.
of being a defender of people who are.
See, I told you, she's starting to learn. I told you. She's clearly got in some hot water because people probably been, Katie, you can't just go around calling people p-word. And it's true, you can't. Especially for blokes, okay? You can't do it. It's not fun and games. You're playing with the men now. And you got to remember that the Jewish people will start going after you because they're going after people with money. And if you have money, they'll start going for you. They want to give you the money because they know you'll be more fucked with it. Right, let me see. Oh yeah, here's video. Okay. I do kind of want more cheese and crack. I just, it's not like I'm getting fat. I don't need to worry about that. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get fat. I just keep wanting to eat. I don't want to eat. I just don't want to keep eating. I really enjoyed those mushrooms. I really enjoyed those mushrooms. More than I should have. So I think I've got a new liking now. I'm gonna literally turn into the mushroom kid. Because they just tasted so nice. I cooked them perfect. I don't want to brag, but I think I cooked them perfectly. I'm gonna go buy some more tomorrow. I'm just gonna have loads. In my I've got a greengrocers. They actually do like a variety pack. I might do that. I know it sounds bad, but like, if I like, can I just be like, are you sure I won't die if I eat these? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because I'll be pretty annoyed if I'm dead. Well, you'd be dead, won't you, you plonker? How are you gonna be annoyed? Well, I'll haunt you. I don't believe in ghosts. Yeah, but I can still haunt you. Yeah, but I don't believe in ghosts. Yeah, but I do. Yeah, but I don't. Oh, touche. Because my only thing about it is, I mean, it sounds like that's just the going rate. Because I've cooked normal mushrooms, shiitake, and oyster. and they all seem to take 4 to 5 minutes. Although I'll be honest with you, I think I cooked the one. I think I cooked these ones a little bit longer because they felt like, and I think I did good by them. But they were just lovely. It was so nice. What was it like eating? It's like, to me, it feels like I'm eating like meat. It's just too much fun. Wow, all good suit of armor. When you actually see these suits of armor, it makes me just so sad about how we cannot make stuff like that anymore. To just like look at this. This stuff was something we were able to make back in like the fucking like 1600s, 1500s. It'd be composited of all these like individual pieces of armor and fabulously good. And we just don't make it. We don't care. You don't have like Jewish people do. Because it's because Jewish people are annoyed because of what's it called? October 7th. Oh, that's a circle. Ooh, dude, how did you do this puzzle? They gotta do this 'cause black kids don't understand how to do it. Yeah, black kids don't do it, so there's no point. Because the black kids, there's like 10% of the population, and they buy everything. I know where this goes. Oh, I feel really sick. She just loses her fantasy. Okay, I'm glad. And this game is really good. I'm not like hating this game. I do really enjoy playing this game. It wasn't as good as, well, I don't know. There's just parts like this. Oh no, yeah. I mean, I think that's probably it. It's like this bit is very short. I'm not gonna like pretend that this is a big issue because this isn't like this is. I think we're near the end of this bit, but they just did the bits with Grace more because obviously Grace is probably just meant to be the femme fatale, like Ashley character, but instead of just making her like an absolute useless. Now what? Like what now? Okay, fine. Oh, fuck. Go. If there was one there, I'd have fucking shot myself. Yeah. Just get yourself on that now. Get yourself on that now.
Been convicted of being a defender of people who are underage. I'm so sorry to have to alter the way I talk. It's not because I think it deserves to be done now. But again, YouTube's really strict. I don't want to strike on my channel. I don't want this to be taken down. If I'm talking,
Kate can't believe she imagine Kate go strike on channel. She has to get a real job.
Yeah. Give me a sec, I'll get you out.
She has like go back to W Smith or
Hey, try this.
You make it down, I can catch you.
Yeah, I think so.
Every woman wants a guy like Chris. That's the thing. Even like ugly women like a guy like Chris.
Ashley!
About what she just said, sex offender of people
That
under
tickled.
that age. I'm going to call them
What did you say?
CSO. But yeah, a CSO, right, is technically not the P word convicted, but I mean people that try and like use mental gymnastics to talk around who's moral and who's not when it comes to these types of people concern me, because I mean it is true that there are some people who are CSOs, right, who don't act on their behavior. There are people out there like that. But I think when we have
Child sex
conversations about
offenders.
stuff like this, I automatically raise a little eyebrow when somebody starts saying that you're bad for thinking that when you hear the word pedophile, we think of a CSO. I think it's normal for most people.
I mean, at least they didn't like make her look unattractive. She still looks fine, but I'm just saying, like, what was the problem with her in this? Is it just her voice acting so strange? I don't know. I just feel like I don't really know what her character is. She's just another one of these like characters where it's like a girl boss, isn't it? It's just I don't. I think women can be spies, but they're just. I don't know. I'm sure they can. I'm sure they can be very good at espionage. I'm sure they can. But I would think they would be like more. That's what they do. Is like more seduce guys. You know what I mean? You have like the Chinese like spies. Like
Leon, changed your mind yet?
Ada?
Assuming you haven't, I've got a tip for you.
I've got a tip for you.
Seems like something big is about to go down in the throne room. Babysitting's tough, huh?
Babysitting says tough, huh?
Ada! Perfect.
The babysitting is a tough, huh? What?
As ever.
Here, have all of my gold before I go. Thank you. Mercenary's like, Jesus, did you fucking see that? What happened with you? Why didn't you help me? I can't, I got a match to stop. Who else is buys for me except me? Some other people. Go on, name like one other person. I gotta go to sleep.
Well struck.
Wait, hang on.
Anything else I can help you with?
Name one other person you buy from. Yeah, I could do it. I could fucking do it. That's what I mean. When I complete the game,
The price.
I will do it.
That's
I'm just gonna fucking, I'll just sell everything. I could probably buy it. It was a 2 million.
Came into some other bits and bobs too, mate.
I think I've been goil ordered because it's like the game again. It's like I realized this is actually like not something you can just keep buying. You only get like one. So I'm just making the game harder for myself while doing it, but I didn't really good.
Your weapons are in good hands, mate. I'll see you right.
No, just save up for the fucking gun, you might as well. Wait, where's the infinite one?
What you see is what I've got.
And the strike is so fucking powerful, dude. Yeah, that's not as good as that. I don't really care for that. I mean, that in itself is just good. I just don't know why I don't have that. It's just retarded I didn't buy that. It's a Magnum. Okay, fine. Yeah, it's just better in every way, but again, no.
Got a select combat anytime.
People to be upset by the idea of somebody being a file. I think that's normal.
Technically, if you get down to it, we're talking about the meaning of words here, and the definition of a file is someone who has an attraction to. I suppose because there's not that much like clarification around the fact that there's different attraction. There's like love attraction, and then there's attraction.
No, loving your child is not the same as being a PDF. I'm so confused. Again, the red flags here immediately. This incessant need to clarify the difference between what most people think is a PDF to what she
Oh yeah,
thinks
this is
is a
great.
PDF. No, most people
This is
understand
great.
what a PDF is. Somebody who harms children. Most people understand that. This like clarification
Where's
that
the
you're
monstrous
trying
child?
to, I guess, make very clear is doing the opposite thing, and it's making you seem very suspicious because most normal people don't feel the need to clarify what the definition of a PDF is. Only you're doing that. And just to clarify, loving your child is not the same as being attracted. There's nothing to say to that. That's that's a weird thing to say.
The thing is that these people, these files, they.
Did she just do that? Let me go back.
These files.
Yeah, she did. She put the word file in a quotation marks. Okay, this is like the people who call those minor attracted people. You know, it's the same vibe.
I just don't want to talk about this. It's not even interesting to me. So I think the word. Do you know what I mean? It's just like I know it's fucked. I really do. It's just these people just need help. We just no point just going online, just making fun of them. We don't know Kay's gonna be like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm actually bringing attention. It's just, whatever you're doing. It's just call the police. Just do you know, it's like what I said to you about that guy who was like just trying to like convince everyone was a pedo and X, which it still didn't get the police. So obviously he didn't work. So I just never listen to these guys because they just talk out their ass. Because this is it. It's just if you just got something to say, Kay, just call the police. Otherwise, it's just no point. So what are you doing? Okay, yeah. Goodness Lord. Can't believe I actually had to go through all of this shit. I'm about to be so good. Night nights. What? That's something. Nights. Nights. Nights.
In here.
They can choose, obviously, whether or not they're going to act on
It's
the
like a
thoughts and
dookie.
desires and stuff they have,
It's like a
right?
massive
So
dookie.
you're a file whether you.
This is what I mean. It's like Kay's got to do these videos. Oh, God. Kay's got to do these videos, and she's got to dance the line. She's not allowed to, like, she can't say certain words, or she'll get like that. She's just go Lord. It's like Brittany Venny, you know, like she wants to say certain words, but she can't because she's got to be good to like YouTube. Who pays her dinner? Who's gonna pay for her cats? Who's gonna pay for her ugly cats? I'm assuming she has ugly. I think they're pretty ugly. I don't care. Well, who cares? Who cares? A cat. So I call her cat ugly. So what? Excuse me. Look at the size of this motherfucker. Where's he gonna keep that? I look up. Come.
Right. So that's not something that people can really control. If you're attracted to whoever you're attracted to, right? But so my story is about not. I think I realized that.
So we've started off with her saying that you can't help being attracted to. That's what she's saying. And I think she's setting herself up to basically talk about how she's obviously attracted to. I think it's so glaringly obvious that's the technique here. Trying to normalize it, essentially. Trying to say that this isn't something you can help, therefore. Also, it's giving very much what's the difference between being gay and being a nonce. That's what this is kind of giving. It's not the same thing. You're right, you can't help it. And actually, this is a conversation that should be had often, talking about encouraging people who are in a position of being attracted to underage human beings need to get help, need to talk to somebody so they don't harm anybody, so they don't harm children. That 100% should happen. I think that is this difficulty sometimes when it comes to these conversations, because it would be very helpful if when people recognize that they are attracted to underage people, that they get help rather than acting on it. I think that is the only nuance that you can have in these situations. But her setting herself up to basically say you can't help it.
Okay, yeah. Now I remember. Oh, what the fuck was that? God damn. Don't even have any health. Billy Big Bass. Damn. Damn. I love calm. Got it like a big. Don't fucking time, dude. Gotta fucking take out the trash. That's actually genius. Fan bloody tastic. God, it's nearly 8 o'clock. Fairly unbelievable. What time did I start? Oh well. sun's still up.
And then saying, like, if you disagree, it's because you're not healed. No, it's because children are innocent and precious, and this kind of topic is, you know, most people are in agreement on it. You know, everybody understands that the types of people that harm children in that way don't deserve to breathe air.
I like D6.
Sure, I think is just like an exclusive attraction to children, which is not what's going on with me. That's not what's going on with me. I'm attracted to, well, I want to sleep with some dude in his 60s. Like, age isn't a thing for me.
Age is
No.
only to people under the age of, you know, 16 is what she's saying. I'm not exclusively attracted to people I shouldn't be. I also want to sleep
Go
with
on.
60-year-old man. Age is not a number, right? That figures that you'd say that.
But in saying that, let me explain how I figured out all of this.
Go on.
Okay? The smiling needs to stop. The whole
Yeah, Kay,
reason
like,
to
Kay's always got a massacre on her face. So the smiling needs to stop. Hey, hey, tee. He's killed Ming the Merciless. Wait.
Take a look. Something's back. Welcome. Ooh, what you buying? Thank you. Thank you. Pleasant travels.
making me feel uncomfortable. I cover a lot of vile things on this channel, but the smiling about this is really...
Kay's fucked. Kay's fucked. Okay, here we go. There's a couple of Jenkins jars down there. Told you. Exactly. The game fucking knows, man. Goodness me.
All right. Time to get meeting.
Nighty night night.
Here you go.
You see, they just fucking punched me right in the nut.
I'm out.
Ah. Go on. How do I do that? That one makes sense. Uh-oh. This isn't good. What do you reckon? Mac? I did it. Oh, I was lucky. That was really tough. Was it worth it? Probably not. Was it fun? Oh yeah. Oh, there you go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Just make sure we go. Yeah, that was it.
Don't hate me yet. Finish the video, okay? Alright, so when I was 17,
70. 70. I'm 70.
How are you outside?
I'm 70. 70.
About this, and this is probably why
70.
she comes online and she says it as if it's like her telling you, her
Nice.
slightly controversial opinion. Like, babes, this is not normal, and not only are you saying it with chest, but you're saying it as if this is.
I'm 70. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Hang on, that was just good. That would be really useful. Oh.
It's like an opinion on whether you like Marmite or not. Like, this is really concerning.
Do you think Katie likes? Do you think Katie likes Marmite? I think she probably does. She strikes me as I like Marmite kind of girl. I like Marmite. I don't eat as much as I should. I do have a jar of it. I do like it. It's very sparingly, but every now and then I get like a real craving for it. Probably cook mushrooms with Marmite. Just like a mushroom cruise. So maybe that's what's happened. I've eaten too many mushrooms now. They like started to grow in my brain. This must be the source to all his power. He's talking about these fucking mushrooms.
Smiling, Debbie.
Did you fucking take that knife out? Yeah, well you didn't fucking help, did you? Well, I sent him down there. What did you just say? What did you give me? Don't know why that's like so expensive. I don't have them at all. I don't really care for it either. But for what? Like, what am I even gonna do with it?
You can't go wrong with that. Will that be all then? Well, I can certainly do something with this.
Just but
Why not try your hand at a new gun, stranger?
no.
Come back anytime.
No.
Like, don't hate me yet. Like, no, we do hate you, actually. You're talking about harming children with a smile on your face. I do really dislike you.
I started doing this course. It was a childcare course. It was a childcare course. So I did that.
So she works in childcare. Okay.
Super fucking easy. All really easy. And then when it came time to do prac, yeah, I went to go do the prac and sorry, I'm gonna turn the notifications off next time. I can't be fucking else. You're gonna have to deal with it. Yeah.
Oh, the eBay sound. That sounds way too much. Okay, now here we go. Now here we go.
Wow, you are really slacking on your pest control.
Oh my god, what does the blocking just not work? Great. Yeah, the fucking flying is really a fucking annoying, isn't it? I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty neat trick. That's a neat trick. Good shot. There.
When I went to crack, there was this boy in one of the classes that I was in, and he was like 4 or 5 or something. But he kept saying he loved me, and I got butterflies. I got butterflies when I saw him, and I wasn't coping at all with the fact that I was having these feelings. It was fucking with my head so much. I was like, what the fuck? What does this mean? What does this mean about me? What is this? What's gonna happen? Like, what do you mean?
You know, this is crazy because these are the types of people that we have in care systems.
Yep.
Working with children
Women.
in positions of power. You
Women.
know, it makes me think about the amount of teachers that have come out and been found out to be PDFs. I literally felt
It's
sick
actually
at
mostly
that
women.
statement. And again, I
It's not the
clearly
men.
can acknowledge.
God, how many of them does that just kill? I bet it's still loads more. You think there's enough bugs? Splatting bugs, splatting bugs, splatting bugs. Oh my goodness! Little creep! Apparently that was just the beginning. I can make them. What? Oh, you idiot! You can actually make those. Sorry, I was being retarded.
Not looking so good.
I can't believe I fell for it twice. Can't believe I fell for it twice. Can't believe I fell for it twice. Oh my goodness. No.
that she has some psychological issues. But to be honest, I still hold a limited amount of sympathy because she has a TikTok account. She is able to sit down and say that she knows people are gonna not like this video, so she is somewhat mentally capable.
Yeah,
Right from wrong.
she's got issues, I think.
So it's also very difficult to have any form of some form of psychotic break, because at the end of the day, she's just said herself, I know this is crazy, like, I felt terrible. Why would you come online and say that a 4-year-old gave you butterflies? That, like, this is the thing. She acts like not acting on things is fine. No, like, I wonder how these parents would feel to know that when their child is somewhere, or this child feels safe somewhere, and they've got a woman getting butterflies when the kid says that he loves you. What is wrong with you? This is like genuinely one of the worst things I think I've probably ever seen so far on this channel.
So, because I was not coping with that, I kind of stopped going to the daycare for the prank. I needed some time. I needed to process what the fuck was happening in me.
But no, you don't need to process anything. You need to check yourself in somewhere or talk to some mental health people and be honest. If you can come online and tell everybody that you have PDF thoughts, then you can go and check yourself in somewhere and say that you think you're a risk to children. That is like the least you could do. Because yes, clearly you can't help it. Clearly you cannot physically help these thoughts. But you
No, you gotta be kidding me.
help instead of coming onto the internet.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, this... Jesus. She has a fucking enough. No. No, 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 no. I can't believe it. Oh, I can't believe it. It attacked me 3 times in a row. It's attacked me 3 times in a row. Oh, I can't believe it. starfish. I hate these fucking bug things. Fuck this bug shit. Fuck this bug shit, seriously. Fuck this kiss and dick my balls. I guess at least it's hard.
Can help going to get help instead of coming onto the internet and saying this with a smile on your face.
Hey, you always say stuff with my face.
Go and tell someone that can help you. Go and tell someone that can help keep you away from children.
That's the thing, on the last day that I was there, I ended up having a break, but way too long, and they were like, you can't come back now, you can't complete the course. And I'm like, okay, I accept this. That is fine, I suppose. But the last day that I was there, I came into work so excited to see him, but that day, he called me a booby head, and I cried so hard. I was so devastated that he was called.
The sickening part about this is that this is a child who is just...
So basically, what the problem is we're just inadvertently learning that there probably is. I'm not even kidding. Everyone's gonna go, but there is. There is just about as equal number of women, I think, who are probably just as fucked when it comes to like looking after kids as men. But you know what the biggest issue is? It's the stigma. It's so basically, if you're like a woman, everyone just thinks, oh, there's no way you're going to do anything bad to any children. And then they all end up doing it because women just get given like the halo treatment. And if they do anything wrong, they get slapped on the tit. And think, go on then, you little scamp. So if I have like a Jewish lawyer, who'd be like, oi vey, I better give these women all the free. Because they want the West to be fucked. So even like Judge Rinder, I think he's Jewish. So I even got to be careful about him, because he'll probably like put me down for a long time. Just because I'm white. But if you're like a black guy, I'd be like, well, I can give you a chance, because I think you might actually do some good for the society. Baggy trousers, baggy trousers, It's kind of weird because it's like you do think about when like I like because I'm normally here with my guineas. And it's just crazy to think that there is a period for like about the same amount of time that I see them. Well, actually, no, I don't. I see them for a lot longer because I come in at 8. No, I don't. I come in at like 6. And I'm here much longer. Baggy penis, baggy penis. do this. Yeah, I know.
A child, being a young person, being a baby. He's a baby. He's an innocent baby engaging with an adult who he thinks is.
He's not a baby, okay? Even I'm gonna like just because I know you like to infantilize stuff, but I'm just gonna like have to say, come on, just be. You don't need to lie. You're not a baby, like you're a toddler at age. Like a baby's like strictly for like up until I think 1 year. I think it is officially the term. Because like, even after a year, like they are kind of considered toddlers because your kids can't kind of like walk around with that. You'll sort of walk around with that. So.
Is normal, is safe, and you are sexualizing a child, sexualizing innocent things, and romanticizing a child to the point where he acts like a child, a baby even, and that made you cry. And you think, oh, I'll just say this online, yeah, no problem. I can just be honest about how I cried when a child called me a poopy head because it's a child who only knows that word because they don't know cuss words, because they're a baby. You sick freak. I'm sorry. I find it really difficult when it's stuff like this. I feel uncomfortable. Like, it's in my bones. I feel sick, actually. I actually, like, feel like I could heave.
When he pooped my head, I was so sad. I was like, he doesn't like me anymore.
He did not like you. That's not happening. This is you. This is a baby. A baby, okay? This is you being a sick freak. And this is the rhetoric we see from PDFs all the time. Well, they did this. They gave me this sign. They were fine with it. This is really...
Yeah, it is hard. I get that. It's just I'm just like more intrigued of why we're talking about it. I know it's really disturbing. It really is, but it's just I get this is what you're choosing, which is like, oh fuck. Come on.
Body armor's not looking great. One down.
Shit, you idiot. More of the story here, just guess you just can't shoot enough. See, this is life, right? Sitting here, having some cold ones. I'll do cold ones again. I'll have to go back and watch that. There was like a period where I was obsessed with it in the summer doing like cold ones. It was like when I was in my old place. What I used to do was I used to freeze loads of stuff because it was in the middle of summer. So I used to just in the fridge, or sorry, the freezer. I just put in like I had like 3 trays of ice trays, ice, yeah, yeah, 3 ice trays. Then I had um I just got like a couple of takeaway containers, you know, the stuff that they put rice in, and I just filled that up with water. I just thought, well, that'll just turn into a massive ass like ice block, and it did. And I think I had like 2 or 3 of those. Um, yeah, that was it. But like the block of ice that I had, so the block of ice, the blocks of ice that they generated were like really big. And I had this massive glass bowl. I just like emptied out every single bit of ice, and it was like absolutely filled. It was like an actual ice bath. And I just bought like I think it was like 6 Coronas, and I just like stuffed them in there. And I think I was play. I can't remember. What was I playing? I think I was playing like might have been one of the Call of Duty games that came out around that time because it was just I bought it. I remember like I think I bought it. I went to Asda's on a whim, and they were selling it. It was the Black Ops 6. They were selling it for, I'm not even kidding. It was like 19 quid or something. It was so cheap. It was so fucking cheap. And I was just like, yeah, I'll fucking buy that. I don't even care if the game's shit. It's like £20. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. So I just bought that and some beers. I think that content is on this channel. It was like it was around like the summer last year. So if you like go back on the Call of Duty streams or something, and like every time I die or something, I'm gonna have to take a sip of drink. I was just like, it was really fun. That's what I mean. You just don't need shit. Like women will gaslight you into thinking that. But you don't. This is women hate this most of all. Like women hate the idea that I'm able to be here. And I can just literally self-flagellate. I mean, if I could suck my own dick, that'd be it. I don't even need anything with it. I just wouldn't need anything. I mean, I can jerk off, but getting your dick sucked is quite nice. I mean, I bet you there is something really. I was going to come up with something. I was like, I suppose someone hasn't like made some kind of like thing which is just like someone's been able to make a machine which is like a thing that makes you feel like you're getting sucked off. It's like I guess there's just no machine that's just able to replicate that feeling. Like maybe there isn't. That might just be it. I mean, I think they do have some stuff, don't they? You get like there's some kind of machines. I haven't looked into it. I bet they do have some kind of really crazy shit. Like machines where you just like stick your dick in it. It probably does. Just like yeah, it probably does do that.
Like, this is so sick. This is so sick. The reason I'm so like creeped out as well, like in addition, is because I've only ever covered things on here like there's primarily rage bait. I cover a lot of rage bait, whereas this is a real human being. She's not a creator. She's a real human that's out there, and I just pray that she is sat in some cell at the moment. And I mean, I hope she gets the help she needs, but also like.
Yeah, of course she would. This is how fucked up everything is. I had to like sit in a cell for a day. For like completely reasons that didn't deserve it, but like this is just how fucked the country is at the moment. Ruby. Bombs. Sapphire. Oh, fuck yeah. If he dies in the hole, you don't. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. I found like a way. It's. I don't. I gotta be careful because I think like, especially women, you gotta be really careful. Like, they don't. I'm telling you this is like. Women have like special powers, so especially if you're like a bloke, if you because comes a point where like I think trolling will be seen legally as stalking or harassing, so you gotta be really careful. But I don't because I mean like, Brittany Venny's like blocked me on X. I'm not gonna. I don't go out looking for her stuff. I don't. But like every now and then, like like obviously we I don't follow anyone, but there's just like people that I'll follow. I've liked their stuff, so obviously it's in my like wheelhouse, and I'll go on the comments, and sometimes I see something from Brittany Vinny in there, and obviously I can't engage with anything she said because I'm blocked. But if she has any comments, I'm able to reply to those comments, and then she technically gets that, I think, because it does stipulate that, and it sends it. So I don't know what happens. I don't know if she just doesn't get a notification. I assume she does, but that would be a weird sort of bypass, wouldn't it? Because it's not really blocked at that point, is it? So what I do is, if I see her, I just post the block, and I'll be like, why did you block me, Bruno? Just a good way to just... So I can talk through the medium of someone else. So like, I don't care about the other person I'm talking to. They'll just be like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I don't care. They're being used. Welcome to the game, sweetheart. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want, everything you know. Oh yeah, actually, yeah. When I went around my parents' house on Easter Sunday, they were like playing some good hits. I think we changed it over to like the. It started in the 70s, but I think it worked up to like the 80s, and then it did play. It wasn't Welcome to the Jungle. It played. Which one was it? Not Sweet Home. No, not. It wasn't that one either. It was. Just some good music. Some good music. I can't remember. It was one of like the big ones. One of the big ones. Yeah, so she's like every now and then because you could do that anyway, because I could go on her account and then go on her replies and then just do it through that. But I'm not gonna do that because then that's when you probably could get arrested for, like, I suppose, being a creep. Because this is where you got to use my intuition, which is like seeing to the future. Because you got to imagine like you'd be in a courthouse and like, you'd be there. Brittany's like an attorney. Would be like, so Input, you were blocked on X, but you proceeded to go and stalk young Brittany by going on her comments and then talking for other people. Is that correct? Well, I thought it was funny. Well, my client didn't think it was quite funny. Well, I just thought because she was, going on X and calling everyone like any minority anything, that she was fair game. Well, Miss Input, fair game might not mean what you think it is. It's just bullshit like that. I can just see it. So it's not worth doing it. Now I've seen how the court proceedings work, and actually just I'm not allowed to say. I'm probably not going to doubt the judge. The judge probably was quite fair. You know what was funny? It wasn't until I got like a straight white judge, male judge, that he actually he made sense of it all. We deliberated with like the fucking woman judge for like ages, and then once we got to the straight white man judge, he just sorted out like one session. He was like, okay, clearly I know what's going on here. I was like, this is just classic. This is classic woman battle. Okay, good. Welcome to the jungle. We got 9 games. We got everything you want. Everything you say. It wasn't even that song. I don't want to keep singing it. It wasn't that. It wasn't that song. That song did not come on. No. I'm trying to think if any of the songs are fucking came on. I can't remember any of them. It's really bad.
Hello, stranger. Welcome. Ooh, what you buying?
2 million is quite a lot.
Thank you.
I mean, you could probably do it again. Like, what's the point? Her name is Rio, and she dances in this. It's just a really fun game. I think I get why people love 4. I'm not gonna like pretend I. Because even if you played 4 now, like the GameCube one, the graphics will be fucking horrendous. They will look nothing like this at all. You're being very spoiled by seeing it like this. But you'd just be like faithful to the fact they came out. And I remember like what the HUD and everything looked like. It just looked really ill because I think the HUD was always there. And it was just always, yeah, it looked a bit ugly. And like all the text was just really, because it was all designed for like standard definition TVs. Because that was actually something really interesting that happened. So when my friend got the Xbox, it was really insane. So when my friend got the Xbox 360 for the first time, one of the first games he got, so I think he got Project Gotham Racing and Project Dark. Those are the 2 games that he got at the start. And then soon afterwards, he then ended up getting Saints Row 1. And that was like the first time I think I saw him playing online. And that was when I was like truly being introduced to the concept that he was playing with people online. We had no, like, and he was like, I have no idea who any of these people are. And it was just like, it was like this level where he was, it was called Pimp Slap, and it was like, he was in like a doctor's like ward or something, because the levels weren't like that you played the whole sandbox map. It was just like rounds, and they just put you into like these little area cordoned off areas. And I just remember him just like walking around and just like seeing the graphics, just like, whoa, just like seeing, because he was like wearing the pimp cape and just seeing the cape just like billowing and just like having a physics engine. Just like I was like, whoa, that's so dope. And you got like the pimp slap, and and he just slapped anyone. He just like run ragdoll and he died. And just went, it just looks so fucking hilarious. And I just remember like, we were just pissing ourselves laughing because like the game was just so absurd as well. Because it's really like trivial now. This is what I'm saying to you. It's like when you were in the zeitgeist and that was happening, that was edgy. Because then you would go to school and you'd be like, yeah, they would like pimp slap you, and your face like, what's pimp slapping? And you'd be like, you tell them because you don't really have the internet and stuff. It was just kind of new. I think that was probably like when I kind of learned about like what pimps were, maybe like Futurama and stuff as well. You know what I mean? It was just like, and he was like, you got these like pipe bombs, and it was just like really, they were just like basically like grenades, but I just think like they didn't do as much damage as a grenade, but they like made you. They had like a really big range, and the range made the characters go ragdoll. So they were really useful because what you do is you just chuck it, and even if the pipe bomb went really far behind your enemies were nerves, and they just keep shooting at their guns, and then the pipe bomb go, boom, and then all the characters just go ragdoll on the floor, and you could just like get your gun and sweep them all, and just kill them because you just shoot them in the head. And it's just like, it's really. So my friend just came go and get a pipe bomb, pipe bomb. bomb, and we just found it really funny because somehow he picked up like loads. He got like 10. He just kept throwing them. He just again because all the it was so new, so no one knew about like what like camping was. No one knew like fucking like any of the rules were. I'm not trying to sound like arrogant, but it was just like yeah, obviously there were people who play like some of the legacy Quake games and stuff. But I think a lot of the people who were playing were just like novices who just didn't know anything about like online etiquette. So it's just like you could just sit there and just keep throwing pipe bombs. Just they kept get deaf, kept going. It was we just found it really funny. Just don't even know what the anecdote was. We were talking about something with the Xbox. What the fuck was I talking about the Xbox for? Something about playing online? So I can't remember.
Like, you just need to be kept away from society.
It took me a few years after that before I realized that that was a child altar inside me. That was one of my child versions of myself that was having a crush on this boy. It wasn't like...
No, Your Honor, it wasn't me who fancied the kid. It was my child altar. Yeah. Oh my God, that's cope. I mean, yeah, if you went away and you thought, wow, I've got something wrong with me, I guess you probably alternate realities for yourself. It wasn't me, it was my child altar. No, it was you. You're a fully grown woman.
Yeah, it's dissociative, isn't it? Do you remember that dissociative? That's what she would do. I think she got in loads of trouble actually because like again, I just don't even want to touch any of these people with like a 10-foot pole. They don't interest me. It's just deeply disturbing. I just feel like it's like you know like when you present like the devil with the cross and it's just like a burning sensation. It's kind of like what I get that feeling of when people just start like obsessing with this. Like, I don't even want to like. You just want it to be dealt with by the police, and I don't really want to talk about it. It might be like a morbid curiosity. It's something I'd read on a Wikipedia and I just like go, I don't really want to dwell on this. But like this is what I'm saying. Like, someone like Katie is just like these are what women do. They get because I think women are obsessed with trauma. They do secretly like love it. They hate it and they love it. It's like the same as like men like doing things that like scare them. I think to grow. Women kind of love the idea of like being in a dangerous situation, I think. And someone having to save them. No, they're really funny. They like explode that massive bug. What did that do? Did it unlock that? Sorry, I just wasn't paying attention. Hi. I'm not sure. What did that do? Hang on, let me see. It like unlocked something. What a joke.
It's quite literally you. You're responsible.
At all parts of me, but there's still like this confusion because like my body was 17 at the time. So I'm like, does that mean that there's a 17-year-old in me who feels that way? Where technically a 17-year-old is still a kid, but no, right? Yeah. So it took me a few years to like forgive myself for even having those feelings. Because now I realize, it was a part of me that was like the same age as him that felt that way. And that's not...
And this is the issue, you know, she's never gonna change if she just keeps blaming her PDF thoughts on it being
No, okay. Nice.
That was my last one.
Now we're talking about. This feels like total Goyle. Now we're cooking.
Within her, like the child within her. There's no accountability here. You're crying as if you've like realized something, and the realization that you should have come to is that you need help, and you haven't come to that realization. You've just blamed it on your inner child. Potentially the most cliche bullshit answer you could have come up with, and also would never wash in court. If you took things further and you harm people further, you harm children further, I don't think the court is going to grapple well with you saying that it was your inner child committing these crimes.
To say,
I mean, you'd be really surprised. I at this point, I probably wouldn't get. I would get sorry, but I wouldn't be surprised if she did get done for that. And they just were like, ah, well, she's clearly like going for a mental episode, and they just let her off because she's a woman. So she's like, she's not gonna be a threat. Look how small she is. How could she do anything? Gabe did, no, they wouldn't do that. Yeah, they would. Fucking, of course they would do that. Absolutely would. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. I gave her anything to eat. What do you want to eat?
There's gotta be a way to lower that drawbridge.
I hope it's a silent treatment, I hope. I bet it's silent treatment, I hope. Yeah, I got a question. When was the last time you brushed your teeth? Where is it? Oh. When was the last time you brushed your penis? What?
and that is not to say that I think that it's okay for me in an adult body to follow through with.
I mean, you kind of are saying that it's okay.
Great. There's two of them.
What's the best way to fucking kill these guys? Goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that ball. This is fucked. See how much damage I did. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. I can't believe it. Oh god, if I'm back there again, I'm just gonna quit. It will take me back there, it's gonna do it.